Okay. My name is Neville Quinton. I am the Head of Business Development for Africa, looking at countries and places where we invest, as well as looking for opportunities where we can export products manufactured in Rwanda for the rest of Africa. Positivo BGH is a manufacturer of household appliances, electronic goods, as well as fit-for-purpose educational devices. The company essentially is a joint venture between BGH from Argentina, which is a 100-year-plus old company specializing in manufacturing, and Positivo of Brazil, who is roughly 45 years old themselves, founded by professors specifically for education, and that is where the strong legacy and background in education comes from. We are the joint venture and the international arm of these two large South American companies. So in this country, we started roughly 12 months ago. We have manufactured to date 90,000 laptops, with another 25,000 being scheduled to be manufactured from July onwards. So the devices that we've manufactured to date are the one laptop per child, followed by the 11.6-inch laptops, and we're now changing production to 14-inch laptops.
How original your Positivo are?
Excuse me?
How original are they?
How original?
Yeah, comparing with
Oh, the quality. Okay. So the quality of our devices are sourced from leading ODMs globally, so the devices that we have and the components that go into those devices. We go through stringent training programs for our staff. Prior to them working on the assembly line, we have state-of-the-art logistics tools to make sure that the equipment arrive on time, undamaged. And then, as you guys saw in the factory, we have a very thorough quality tool and tools that inspect the devices before they are sent out. So we literally check every single component and aspect and working condition of this device before we send it to market.
What changes do you normally face since you started manufacturing in this country?
I think the biggest challenge manufacturing in Rwanda is that Rwanda is a landlocked country, so it is not a simple case of shipping to a harbor and you are in country and getting it out to factory. So we have to bring our equipment in either via Mombasa or Dar es Salaam, and then by road freight it across borders to bring it into Rwanda. So that's probably the single biggest challenge we face, is around logistics.
How about clients? I mean, availability of people who can buy these products? I mean,
So the devices are really for the Ministry of Education and REB. So that's the main offset point for our devices, and that's what the contract is based on. However, we would like to see more of the devices make it into the retail market for households. It could be university students, as have been done with the Visio programs that have been launched. Yes, access to funds aren't always easy for a large population in the country, but we are working with various institutions to find ways and models of making the products more accessible for the average guy on the street to afford.
So do you think we satisfy the Rwandan market?
Would we satisfy the Rwandan market? In which sense?
Yeah, in terms of your products, I mean, the number of Positivo normally manufacture. I think you just manufacture 500 laptops. Do you think enough for satisfying one market?
So we manufacture 1,000 laptops per shift per day. Okay, so on 20 days working per month, that gives us quite a lot of laptops going out into the market. So we have capacity to manufacture 720,000. So right now we are not at full capacity, and the reason for that is simple. The market is not there yet. We will be flooding the market with devices, not necessarily with the ability to absorb, which is why export is a focus area for us to grow the business and to grow the factory.
Apart from what you have achieved, what's your vision?
So the vision is to really expand what we've doing today. I mean, today we are manufacturing laptops specifically for education. We're starting to move slowly but surely into the retail market. From here, we would like to expand into mobile phones. We think there's a big market for mobile phones, and that's the case across the continent, but also other devices, not necessarily associated with consumer electronic goods. It could be air conditioners. It could be...
Yeah, it is about what kind of products you do manufacturing this manufacture.
So in the rest of the world, anything from washing machines, tumble dryers, fridges, ovens, microwave ovens, air conditioners, televisions. So there really is a wide variety of products that we do manufacture. In South America, we manufacture very specific projectors for education, as I showed you guys a little bit early on. We manufacture the EduBlocks for pre-primary schooling. So these are other types of devices, not just for consumers, but also in education. So there's a really wide range of products that we can bring to the marketplace. But it will be driven by demand. We cannot dictate to the market what we want to produce. We need to listen to the market and understand what they require, and then we will produce accordingly.
Now, before closing our interview, you have something else that you want to add on what you have said that I have not asked you?
I just think it's important to know that we chose Rwanda because we believe in where this country is going. We believe in the people, and we believe in this government. And we think that this is the ideal springboard for us to enter the rest of the African market and to showcase the art of possible. And from here, grow our business significantly in Africa. And that is why we are here. It is to grow our business and to be inclusive in and part of growing an industry of manufacturing, especially in electronics.
Thank you for your time.
I have a question.
Yes.
There's some people who don't know your products. What plan do you have to make your products so that then people can...
So that is a very valid question. Because the initial focus was predominantly to get the products into schools via REB, not that much attention was given to advertising. We did have some advertising boards across Kigali, but the message was more subliminal to announce an arrival as opposed to announce the products that we will be manufacturing and the reason for or the usage for those products. We will be embarking on quite aggressive advertising campaigns. So we've done a lot on government level across Africa. So for instance, if we have a look at the African Union, that will be taking place in a couple of weeks. For the African Union, we will have a showcase, and we will show Made in Rwanda there. We have received quite a number of government delegates from across Africa as well to show what we are doing. So on that level, we have done a lot of good work. But that's from a different angle and a different approach. Now moving into retail, it's around brand awareness campaigns, and we are busy working behind the scenes to start launching those advertisements and advertising campaigns actively into the market. So you will be seeing shortly some ads running, possibly on your own television station as well, more interviews, specifically pre-product launch. Radio slots, newspapers, and maybe a sponsoring of a couple of events that's more consumer orientated than what it is government or corporate orientated. So we work with various departments in the government, so with the Rwandan Development Board, RDB, the Rwanda Education Board, Ministry of ICT and Youth. So there's quite a number of government departments, including the Ministry of Finance, that we are working with very closely to ensure that these projects are a success, and that we create more employment and really put Rwanda on the map as far as ICT manufacturing and consumer goods manufacturing are concerned.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for your time.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Very welcome.